Hey, I'm back with another video. I wanted to do a quick OnlyFans episode. I don't even know if anyone's going to be watching. If you're here in the chat, let me know. You may have to watch this on the replay. I have 0 eyes watching me now. This is extra content that I want to do on quick topics. Probably only good to go 20, 30 minutes. Kelly, get over here. But the reason I'm making this specific topic is, of course, they're going at the Cowboy Bebop already. Disney it's not good enough to just crap on Disney all the time. Now they're going after Netflix because of reasons. The Cowboy Bebop show. Hey, listen, if you are viewing, comment in the comment section and let me know, because this is a more, the stream earlier, I still had a good time, but it's hard to talk directly with you in the audience on the chat. So if you have a question or comment, get it in now, because I'm going to go 20, 30 minutes. I have a video we're going to react to. Of course, the usual suspects are complaining about the Cowboy Bebop accuracy for the costume for Faye. Kelly, stop it here. So here is my thumbnail. I forgot to load up the thumbnail here. Kelly, get over here. I'm going to have to put you in the basement. All right, here's the thumbnail. I think she looks beautiful. I think the live action, the cosplayers to the right look great, but cosplay is not movie quality. Let's be real. And we've all seen those wonderful fan ladies at cosplay events. Hey, Obi-Wan, thank you, man. Yes, and also, I'm not going to show the members, but yes, Obi-Wan, you are a member. I really appreciate the support. Phil TMNT, I need to get you on the show, bro. But I'm just doing this because it's a prelude to what's coming. This is the next target, because, of course, the actress said she did a little sarcastic. Imagine that, sarcasm from an actress. You know, these the white guys, the Friday Night Whites on YouTube, love to use sarcasm. But an actress is not allowed to use sarcasm to have poke fun at the situation of fan outrage on her outfit. So I'm going to share a Lethal Lightning video for you. Okay, yeah, Phil TMNT, send me a DM. I'll get you on Movie Madness soon, for sure. So let's share the video of Lethal Lightning to show you what they're going for. We all know where it's going. Okay. Let me get to video here. I pre-watched it. I basically, hey, Lethal, you always wanted me to react to one of your videos, and now I'm doing it because it's a bullshit video, Lethal. I like Lethal Lightning. You know, he does the full Aussie on his channel, and he's a fan of certain type of actresses, finger quotes actresses, and I'm not against that either. But of course, I wish I would have watched this video fresh, because I'm going to be like, of course that Lethal is going to go for, I know, Axel Braun. He could do it in a costume great. Yes, one that you tear off. Yes, a prawn director can make an amazing costume that's meant to be torn off, and it's not meant to be on the ladies much. But if you want her to be an action star and not that kind of action, it's bullshit to put a great actress, a great lady, to make her do this for her career, just so you get authenticity points. That it just doesn't work in live action. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. What did I leave with the thumbnail? I left something on there. Sorry, I made this quick. And Saggy, yeah, get your comments in here. I would love Saggy to cover this topic on her channel. I'm going away for the weekend, Saggy, so I wanted to get this in as an extra video. But I would love to get your reaction there. Taco Tuesday, get me on. No, I don't believe in your scoops. I'll get Mikey Sutton on. I don't believe your scoops, Taco Tuesday. I wish they were correct. Yes. You just woke up from a nap. Do you want to pop on? I mean, I'll be behaving. I could send you an invite real quick if you're able to pop on. I'm only going to go just a little bit until Matt Jarbo's stream. So I'll send it to you. because I would love a female's perspective on this, because this is the next target, Saggy. This really is the next target. I'll send you a link if you're able to. No pressure. And I will behave with my OnlyFans jokes because a lady might come on. We'll see. We'll see. Neon Sci-Fi. Yes. Taco Tuesday. Phil Timothy. No, he's a friend of mine too. He was on this channel before. He was on this channel, Phil. But you know, of course, what is the low-hanging fruit? The way he could spin it is, I know Axel Braun, he could make a great costume. You know about Axel Braun, what he's into, what he directs. Okay? So, of course, they're gonna put that on this nice lady. This is what people hey Rhea. Hey Rhea. Hey Rhea. Saggy's in the chat, Rhea's in the chat. I want your opinions. This series is just me talking because I didn't get really to engage with the viewers much on the last stream, and I wanted to talk to you directly on a topic. That's why. I also have an Amico topic, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it. Rhea, you want to see who's playing Ed? Okay. Taco Tuesday. No, Max. You don't get it. If Henry Cavill play Kal-El, Cowboy Bebop confirmed, but no, he's not. He's not. What's your thoughts, Rhea, on the outfit of Faye Valentine for Cowboy Bebop for Netflix? Oh, thanks, Saggy. Thanks for coming. I'll behave. I know this is a silly series, but it helps with having two people on this is the next target, Saggy.
Oh, this is an anime topic. I was on.
Oh, yes. So the usual suspects, actually, before we get to the video, and everyone behave, I have Saggy Melons on an OnlyFans episode, but we're going to, I'm going to show you Twitter. Of course, the typical people are upset with this, and it's going to be the next target to hate on because it's not comic. Oh, who is that? Is that Soulja Boy?
No.
Who is
that? That's a meme with a lifeline from Apex Legends hair. It's pretty funny.
Oh, I had no idea because I know you were covering Soulja Boy recently.
Oh yeah.
AOEBP came on my chat on the movie Madness earlier, and that was great to have him. I was like, can you please get Soulja Boy now because he covers the Tar VCS? Nick Hammond is here. He doesn't want to behave. All right. Don't listen to Taco Tuesday. The worst. I mean, I think this could actually be Overlord. I don't know because the scoops are
too before because I know this is Lethal Lightning. As I said, I literally just woke up from a nap.
Okay.
But, my thing is like out of because I know Lethal Lightning's part of that group.
Yeah.
And I do like that he does cover anime because he's an anime fan as well. So I will give him props for that. But right. I'm gonna hope Lethal because I know Lethal's gonna see this. Lethal, you know I got nothing but love for you.
Well, he wanted me to. He asked me for a while to do a bad reaction to his vids for way back. Yeah, okay, but yeah, I love Lethal too.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I gotta put this disclaimer. I do love Lethal Lightning, and I want you to know, Lethal, if this is a bad take, no hard feelings if I go off on you. I still love you though.
Oh, really? Taco? Yeah, I love you too, Lethal. Love you long time. Come back on my show. I'll have Lethal back on my show.
I haven't talked to Lethal in a very long time.
Yeah.
He's been very busy, which is understandable. You know, he's been blowing up, so good on him. But you know, if he listen, I'm a hardcore anime fan. I used to cosplay. So Lethal, if you got a bad take,
well there's a difference. So there is a difference between cosplay and movie. Movie costume, because you could get away with cosplay and then cosplay. Like some of the ladies at the cosplay, yeah, it's looking, real sexy, but those costumes are falling off. You're not going to do action in those costumes. Go ahead, Saggy, because you're expert cosplay. Oh, are you there? What happened? We lost your voice, Saggy. I can't hear you. Okay. Well, let me get to the Nerdrotic. Are you there? Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, I don't know what happened to my mic.
Okay.
Yeah, my mic just stopped working. Well, what I was gonna say is when I cosplayers can do better costumes than movies sometimes. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, Faye Valentine's costume is very uncomfortable. Have you ever seen Man Faye?
Yes, I have. Because
Okay, so you've seen
I was googling cosplayers because I was thinking about doing this topic on my own, and then I saw some activity on Twitter with Nerdrotic and Lethal Lightning tweeting this out.
Yeah. So Man Faye was real, and for those of you who don't know, Man Faye was a guy who dressed up as Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, and it was the funniest thing ever. And even he was just like the costume. The costume overall is very uncomfortable, right? And the reason why her costume in the anime is kind of sexy is because her line of work, she's like a femme fatale.
Yes.
You know, using her lady, her femininity and her sexiness to kind of get what she needs to get done, right? Now, obviously, in live action, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, they you know, well, they didn't make her signature costume. They made it kind of less uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. Before we get into Lethal's take on it, this isn't like a new thing for live action adaptions. Number one, because in Japan, they do sexy outfits and costumes in live action, but they do tone it down for live action because it's more comfortable for the women to perform. It's not an uncommon thing to change the character's costume to make it less sexy, you know?
Well, let's be real. Let's just say Saggy Melons was cast as Faye Valentine. That costume would not work for you in action setting. And I'm not getting, dirty or anything. I'm just saying it's not realistic. You can't be fighting and doing the action sequences in that costume. It's maybe it's really benefits 2D mostly in cosplay, but if the cosplayers at the convention were starting an actual fight or something, the costume would disintegrate. It's like there's so little there.
The thing is I'm looking at the title and I'm sitting there like, no, Japan does it too with their live action adaptations of their animes. They make the costumes less. Here's the reason why women are dressed like that in animes. It's fan service.
Mm-hmm.
It's fan service. But in live action, it doesn't always translate well when you have a sexy, provocative suit for a female character or a male character. It's not functional for them to do what they need to do. And here's the thing. Faye's suit is way too tight. And it, we've seen women wear tight stuff in movies all the time. But at the same time, like I said, if she's not comfortable wearing that provocative outfit, she shouldn't have to, and it shouldn't take away from the experience. Like, yes, her signature costume was altered to make it more comfortable for her. The only issues I actually have with her costume is that her jacket is not like a leather jacket. It's actually like a sweater. Mm-hmm. It's like basically kind of like a sweater that she kind of wraps around her shoulder. She doesn't even wear it often. Mm-hmm. That's my main gripe with the live action costume.
Well, here's another thing. It's very condescending to. I don't like to treat people in the entertainment industry like this. Never let an adult pretender go off script. Oof. I mean, she's just being as sarcastic as they are in this little clip. And I'm not going to play the clip here because it's in Lethal's video anyway, so he covers it too. But she can't be. She is not. They're allowed to be sarcastic and do things, but she can't have a little bit of fun with all the commentary. And guess what? It's free advertising. Everyone talking about the costume. It's working. The costumes look really good to me.
They look accurate. I mean,
yeah.
They changed her costume. And
well, what's your thoughts on the usual suspects now? Now it's not just enough to hate on Disney. Now it's Netflix. Cuties, Kevin Smith. Now this. Well done, Netflix. Cowboy Bebop, adult pretender. Quotation marks goes off on the fans.
First of all, who made that post?
Nimrotic.
Oh, Nerdrotic.
Of course.
Nerdrotic's dumb. First of all, if you want to sit here and say anything about Netflix butchering an anime, let's talk about Death Note. Okay?
Okay, I know you're a big
Death Note.
I saw that classic Saggy video back in the day. You reacted.
Death Note should have never been made the way it was made. And if you want to talk about a anime made movie or whatever that was awful, Death Note. You know, at least they casted Asian actors, with the exception of Jet, which for me Jet could have been played by anyone. But they casted Asian actors to play Spike and Faye Valentine, because they look, for the record, they look kind of Asian. So at least they casted some accurate actors for the role. So again, I don't. Nerdrock, what are you doing, dude?
Well, I would love. This is just going to be a short stream before $3 Theater, but I would love you to cover this more in depth if you want. I'm no pressure, because I love you talking.
I have to,
because this will also get eyes on it, because a person that loves anime, that loves cosplay, could give a really nuanced conversation. But we should get to the reaction though of Lethal Lightning,
because this is gonna get me mad real quick. Because I'm telling you, don't come for listen. Y'all made your claim to fame going after Star Wars. You make your claim to fame. You're not gonna make your claim to fame attacking my anime. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because your homegirl's gonna push back, and y'all ain't gonna like it. Because I'm a big hardcore anime fan. Cowboy Bebop is a classic. I've seen all the TV. I've seen the whole series. I've seen the movie. I've been following any story that revolves Cowboy Bebop with Keanu Reeves. Was they were thinking about making a movie starring Keanu Reeves as Spike. And I'm just like, nah, you're not coming for my anime. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna nip that in the butt. And here's the thing. This is how I already know that they're not educated enough about the anime community. And it's just sad. It's like, first of all, I gotta hear what, like, the fact that he's even saying this, never let an adult pretend to go off script. I'm sitting here like,
this is why I can't stand them, Saggy, is because there's such disrespect for people earning a living in the industry and provider entertainment. They don't do anything for the fandom. All these critics that just hate on everything, and I can't even call them critics.
I'm a fan so much of The Walking Dead. I'm working on a web series, a live action web series, because I'm taking that stance of, if I'm not happy with the stuff I'm watching, I'm going to make my own story. I'm going to make my own product, and it's going to be fun, and I'm going to put a lot of my hard-earned money, sweat, and tears into making this, because that's what I want to do. And these are people who are making bank off this platform. Make your own project then. If you hate these things so much.
And it's dead, but they talk about it every day.
Make your own project.
All right, well, here's the title of Lethal Lightning's video. Netflix Cowboy Bebop Faye Valentine blames fan for trash costume. That is not a trash costume. She looks cute. She looks a little sexy. I mean, it's not overboard. And then if she wants to, I'm not gonna. She could like zip it down a little bit or something when she wants to play that part in the role, or
they could have gave her the yellow shorts are missing too. I will say the issues I'm having with this costume is her jacket and her shorts are supposed to be yellow. That's literally my main grievances with the costume. And also somebody was kind of saying in the comments that I was wrong.
Yeah, TW McKay, yeah, full Saggy. She's doing her own little series, and I'm a fan of the Walking Dead show as well. I haven't watched the last. I think it premiered Sunday. I didn't watch that episode yet. Have you?
No, I haven't watched it yet either. But I was just gonna say, somebody was bringing up sucker punch, and here's the thing: I'm not disagreeing with you. There are times when those type of costumes, like we know that they've made it. Look at Harley Quinn and her sexy costume. Like, I get what you're saying.
Maximum powers. But here's the thing. A lot of times, I'm not saying in every situation, a lot of times in anime, they only really differentiate the white from the black characters. So I think there's room for diversity in Cowboy Bebop. Like some said she's not exactly Asian. I don't care. It has a variety of people. I'm all for diversity.
I said they
that.
looked Asian. I didn't say they were. So
Yeah.
no, I do know what I'm talking about. I've literally watched Cowboy Bebop start to finish, but
right. But I mean, isn't there room in live adaptations of anime? Because basically, most, am I wrong in saying this? I don't want to be superficial and prejudiced, but most of the characters are really, they only really differentiate like white and black. Really, they don't really do a lot. I mean, there's case by case. There's a few other situations where they do a little bit more definition in the characters to represent different nationalities. But most of the time, it's just the big eyes. You know what I mean? You know where I'm going with that?
They don't tend to. In some instances, some of the characters will look like more Japanese than they do Western, but they do have the eyes. But overall, what I was saying is
you don't know maximum power. You don't know what you're just judging it based on a picture. You haven't seen anything yet. You're just waiting to hate on.
I mean, maximum, for the record, at least the characters look like the characters from the show, where Death Note was just absolutely god awful. The only person who looks like anything from the original was Ryuk, and Ryuk, it was a Debbie. Ryuk was the only part of that show, that movie, that was actually good. Poor William Dafoe, they dragged him into that. But yeah.
All right, well, let's get to because Matt's probably going up soon, so it's only a 4-minute video, but you'll get the gist of it.
What about
I'll tell you the truth. You don't have to believe me, but even before I watched this video, because Lethal does the full Aussie, and I'm not, more power to him. He interviews, I say Prawn stars, and Axel Braun, who does parodies. I'm like, I bet you he's going to say, oh, I know someone that can make a great costume. Of course, to rip it off, not for action. And it's just not comparable. It's a false equivalency. You cannot suggest that actresses should wear the parody counterpart costumes. Right. And of course he went there.
Phoenix Knight, for the record, you don't need to go at maximum powers for their comment, because I can actually say that when it comes to live action adaptations of anime, I don't have much faith in them either, because there hasn't been many good ones in the last few years that were something I would say, something that I'd be like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Speaking of that, did you see some clips from that popcorn Vegas trip? Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. They ate a lot of cake, I'll tell you that.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Let's get to the video.
So earlier this week, we got our very first look at the Netflix adaptation of Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, Faye Valentine not looking very great at all, is she? No. Spike, I think, looks okay, but Faye was definitely the one to me that stood out of what the fuck is this. But then again, it is a Netflix Cowboy Bebop adaptation, so of course it's probably going to be awful. But just when you think this is bad,
Reyes being
turns
critical.
out that the chick that's playing Faye had some very interesting things to say about the backlash to this. I wouldn't even say it was backlash. More like criticism.
Of course, the fandom Karens.
No, there was backlash. There's always going to be backlash when it comes to fans.
Yeah, but she can't even comment, so she should just shut up and do her job and not comment. How can we really respect women, respect entertainers, if they can't even say a goddamn word about anything without jumping down their throats like the Karens you are? I think she did. I think she had fun with it, with the criticisms of her. I think it was sarcastic, no more sarcastic than Lethal or Jeremy or any of the rest. I think it's fun. I like this actress. I'm going to follow her on Twitter after this response. Okay, LDG. She insulted the entire... You know what? Grow up, fanboys. Who cares? I mean, unless she really jumps the shark, she insulted the entire fan base.
I mean, to be honest, though, I just want to hear. Let me hear what she says.
Is this okay? LDG, are you really complaining that she's in a robe? Who cares? Oh my goodness, people are so nitpicky. Okay, let's see.
I want to hear.
But she seems to have taken it very personally, which is very bizarre. I mean, she isn't responsible for creating the costume.
Of course, she's going to take it personally because she's actually playing the character now. She has more invested than you do, Lethal. I think I don't blame her for that.
To go down that route, but. Listen to this. She comes off as very condescending and fuck the fans attitude, which always works out, doesn't it?
Hey guys.
Hello.
So as you know, our Cowboy Bebop first look dropped today, which was so exciting. And I just wanted to address a couple of things that sort of keep coming up in the comments amongst fans. First,
amongst fans. The way she said that, she's like, oh, fucking fans.
I wanted to apologize to the fans.
Apologizing to fans? Why? What did you do?
That I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character.
Here we go.
6 foot double D size breast, 2-inch waist.
Fucking hell.
No, there are women that represent that though, but I don't know if there's a lot of great actresses. I'm not saying they can't act, but I know she's being cheeky there. What do you think of that so far? Because she goes that angle. We couldn't find any.
No, I want to hear the rest.
Okay. Saggy's really going deep on this. All right.
Looked everywhere for that woman, and they couldn't find her. It's kind of weird. So they just went with my short ass.
And it looks fucking awful, though, doesn't it? See, we've had all the hit pieces come out since this criticism started going around about how angry online people and their horny male rage can't jack off to it or whatever the fuck retarded shit they're saying. And now she's
although he is gaslighting, because there are a lot of horny fanboys that can't I really do believe that.
Body pillows of Faye Valentine.
Right. So, and of course we know what Lethal likes, and I'm not shaming him for it, but yes, you can't jack off to it. That's a lot of the problems with the rage online. And I think I'm not saying you should, but you still could anyway, but whatever.
Coming out and just throwing more fuel on the fire. Why do these people insist on doing this every single fucking time? I mean, they just recently had the whole Kevin Smith thing going on with He-Man. They're still getting fallout from that. And now she's throwing this fuel onto this.
It was very successful.
Netflix, man, you got to keep a leash on your people.
200 million subscribers.
Just talk about, like, can we put Daniela in a time machine?
Can we pause real quick?
Maybe
Sorry.
give her different parents. So
Okay.
Lethal. I love you, Lethal, but these aren't Netflix people. Netflix has deals with other people to make stuff for them exclusively. Cobra Kai started off on YouTube. Netflix doesn't own the people that are producing it. I mean, it says Netflix original, but they're Netflix themselves aren't making all of the stuff on Netflix.
You're being hyperbolic. She does look something like Faye. She looks a little different, but saying she's nothing like Faye, you're full of it. And of course, there is a large portion of the male fan base that likes to. Of course they do, and they like to see ladies cosplay as it do.
Here's the thing: sometimes actors aren't gonna look exactly like everything you expect from the cartoon. The costume is decent. Like I said, if they fix the color of the costume for me personally, and the fact that she has like a sweater and not a leather jacket looking thing. And they had her have it off of her shoulders instead of on her body, then yeah, I would say that she would be a proper Faye. And not to mention, cosplayers cosplay as these characters all the time, and some of them don't. I hate when people get on people about like, oh, this is why I stopped cosplaying, because I was told I can't cosplay because I'm too dark to dress up as a character.
You know what? It's great for women too that want to cosplay.
Like it.
It gives them another version of Faye to cosplay as too, at a convention. That's not gonna get you ogled. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that either. But if those costumes fall off the bodies, it gives you another option. I'm up for it. I think she looks great. And I think all of you in the chat, and I love LDD Pixels too, but all that say she looks nothing like Faye? No, she looks like Faye. Maybe a little more.
She does look a little bit like Faye.
Yeah.
I mean, and you have, like I said, you in the background, you have a bunch of cosplayers dressed up as Faye, and some of them don't look as their costumes are great, but they don't look just like Faye. I mean, as long as it's I have to go with J-Pod's comment that as long as it's faithful
you're
to the material.
You're straw manning me, maximum powers. I didn't say that. I said you're going. I knew exactly where Lethal was going to go, saying I know Axel Braun can make a great costume. I didn't say no.
I think Maximum's misunderstanding. a lot of these anime character women, it's fan service. It's fan service. You know what fan service is. You said you make porn, so you know what fan service is. Okay, let's not pretend. Let's not sugarcoat that anime fans aren't also hentai fans. Mm-hmm. Like there's not people searching up Faye Valentine hentai.
It's a gateway drug, right? It's a gateway drug.
Let's not pretend that we're not doing that. Okay, like because we are, and I'm including myself in that.
Yeah, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. All right, so Axel is well, he's Australian prawn director, and I keep saying that because I want the bid to be monetized. And he does the parodies of entertainment, and of course, like when they said Brie Larson doesn't have a backside, they said, "Oh, look, this actress really looks great as Captain Marvel." Of course, she can act just as well as Brie Larson. No.
Maximum, my question to you though is, Jet's a black guy. I haven't heard anyone bitch about that. He is a black guy. No one has complained about it. But here's the thing: he's a black guy who looks a lot like Jet, just black. No one's complaining about that.
So again, the issue is the costume. If Spike looked like the Joker, it would be mock too. She looks great. She looks great in the costume. It could be a little more sexy, but I'm not complaining.
I haven't seen people complain about Jet as much as they complain about Faye. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, well, let's finish this video and then go. I'm going to plan to go over Matt's thing.
She has different genetic information. Just
fucking how condescending do you want to be? Here's a better idea. How about we get you in that time machine, go all the way back to when they first pitched the idea of a live-action Netflix Cowboy Bebop and fucking cancel it there before we even got to this stage.
No.
That's a better idea.
Give it a shot.
Make her look better. It proved to be too complicated.
This is where fans get toxic. You can't do anything with the property at all. There's people that own the property. Why not give it a shot? Now, in the grand scheme of things, compared to the other live-action adaptations, it looks like they're actually putting some money behind it, some star power, not like A-listers, but they're going to give it a good shot. Why not? Do you agree with that? Leave it as is and complain about everything else, adaptations?
My thing is just, if they do the story itself correctly, I don't care. I don't care about. I can just look past the costume. Look at the shit they have created.
Maximum Power, you're going to watch it. I have no doubt in my mind. Maybe you'll pirate or whatever, but I have no doubt in my mind you're going to watch it. Because if you really didn't care, if you really think it's that much garbage and a trap in a dumpster fire, you wouldn't even be talking about it. Still be like, okay, I'm not supporting that. Okay. I mean, that's my thoughts on it. Maybe I could be wrong, but I really believe you're going to watch it.
But I'm just saying, if they do the story right, I can look past the designs of the costumes. I'm not going to gripe about it. Because here's the thing. We've had worse. Dragon Ball Evolution. Death Note. We've had worse adaptations that they couldn't even get certain things right. The simple things right. Avatar: The Last Airbender. They couldn't get a simple thing right, like pronunciating the names properly. So as long as they just get this story right, it can be enjoyable. I can look past all the little nitpicks that everybody has with this.
All right. Well, let's finish this video, and I know I keep pausing it.
To apologize that the outfit I'm wearing is not exactly what she wears in the anime. We tried, but doing stunts in tissue paper,
right?
Things disappear.
I know she's being hyperbole. It's funny though.
And yet cosplayers can look exactly like the character and walk around
conventions
doing stunts, for cameras and shit.
Aren't doing. Oh my god, cosplayers aren't doing the scenes that would be required for an action.
Right.
You don't see you're not seeing cosplayers doing barrel rolls and shooting at
cosplayers
people.
And prawn stars. This is Lethal's argument. This is
not a good argument right now. Like she needs to have proper clothes to do.
She can have some sexy scenes, and in the anime or in the live action. We'll see
all fucking day long. They can do it, but you can't. You need better costume designers.
Anyway, like I was saying, that original costume,
Callie,
they made
stop.
a couple of them, but like I said, they got sort of slurped up in my various crevices.
Fuck
never
you
to be retrieved again. So we need to really build something that could withstand the test of time.
Right.
So just
You
Look,
wear it, Lethal.
These types of people, elite people,
this is
coming
my
out and just talking shit to the fan base. You know, I don't know why they're so.
Oh, they're defending the fans in the mob. Listen. I am a fan. I support things. I support adaptations and different takes on Callie. Oh my God, we're going to the lake, Callie. Don't worry. But yeah, I say you wear it, Lethal. If you're gonna complain.
Here's the thing.
Look, LDG is going.
Margot Robbie complained about her first Suicide Squad outfit. It was very uncomfortable for her. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but comfortability should come first for actors when it comes to what they're wearing. It's
Callie,
not.
Come here.
It doesn't have to be. And here's the beauty of it. When did Harley Quinn start dressing like that? Her original costume design, she was fully clothed, very tight, like suit. So why was we getting booty cheeks in Suicide Squad? Oh, right, for the fans, for the fan guys and girls.
I'm gonna put I should change the thumbnail and put Lethal's head on Man-Faye. And say you wear it.
No, LDG, I'm talking about her. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. I thought you would say, did you see her costume? Like, no, her original costume looked nothing like that. But yes, that's what I'm saying. Margot Robbie hated that costume.
Yeah.
It was very uncomfortable for her to do what she did. A lot of these actresses don't like these tight costumes because it's uncomfortable for them.
It's not realistic to expect ladies work in this environment.
Like, just if they don't want to wear something that is uncomfortable,
right, for
your entertainment, then you guys just gotta stop being toxic fans about it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna call it what it is. Let her wear something that's more comfortable.
This is a great comment from DL Vince. I know Faye uses her sexiness as part of the story. That is part of her character. But you need to wear something practical for action set pieces and such. I love anime. I love the style of anime, but it does not translate to live action in every scenario.
And here's the thing too. Okay. She's wearing this around a bunch of men who are filming her.
Yes.
She's going to have accidental crotch exposure. Maybe a breast will pop out because the costume's fun, you know? So this is also something that I can see a woman not wanting to do because...
Okay, here we get the max of power. Then don't do it if you can't make it sexy. No. I'm all for this. Watch Cowboy Bebop go to the top of the must-watch list. And I think everyone's going to like it. I'm predicting this is going to be a hit for Netflix. All right, let's finish this because then you'll see him get to
it's weird. I never thought I'd live in a day to see people telling a woman that she has to wear something she's not comfortable with.
And shut up about it.
And then
if you don't like it, don't do it.
It's really upsetting. This is why I stopped cosplaying, guys. You're literally doing the reason why I stopped cosplaying. You're taking the fun out of this. This is why I stopped cosplaying. I was literally bullied out of cosplay because I was getting tired and feeling insecure about my body because of comments like these.
Right.
So what you're doing to her is what was done to me. And you got, and some of you guys will, I know a few of you in this chat actually do, you're friends of mine and care about me, but just keep that in mind. These are the comments I was subjected to.
Yeah.
Worse comments. Okay.
Right.
I was subjected to people telling me that I couldn't wear a costume that I worked hard on because of X, Y, and Z. That's not right. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Especially her. She didn't really have anything to respond to. She would have done so much better just by staying quiet. Look, she can look at it online all she wants in her own privacy and go, wow, I don't agree with any of this. That's totally fair. That's her right to do so. But to get online and antagonize people, now you're just asking for people to come at you. And look, I don't want anyone to go anywhere and cross the line on this woman or anything like that, but you're just asking for a lot of backlash at this stage. I don't know what's going on Netflix, but they seem to have zero fucking control of their people, just talking shit online all they fucking want. And I stand by this comment here.
LDG, I love you. You know that. You know I love you. But
this is
her choice. Here's the thing. They greenlit her costume. They decided it. So it wasn't her. It wasn't even her choice. Regardless, they chose that costume. That was a costume they okayed for her to wear. So yes, they did give her that choice. And and you're right, it's their decision. The show gave it the choice.
Yeah. And I don't like this this hyperbolic thing attacking the fans by saying we couldn't do it. She was being sarcastic, yeah, but this is so ridiculous. Can you completely see how much of a Karen Lethal was being and how much you fanboys are being? Seriously. I mean, you don't know how the series is going to be. Maybe she'll wear a different costume in the series. You don't know. Once you see her acting, you may fall in love with her interpretation of Faye Valentine. You know, maybe the character, even though Faye is a good character, maybe she could use some improving too. You know, more depth to the character. I don't know. Let's.
I own that Axel Braun, the man, the myth, the legend himself, could make a Faye Valentine costume that actually looks like the character, as opposed to this fucking trash ass wannabe cosplaying shit. This is going to be a fucking disaster. Netflix Cowboy Bebop, a fucking disaster in the making.
Get those views. Get those views, Lethal.
I recommend.
I like I said, my issue with her costume is the jacket, and they should have just made her shorts yellow. That's my gripes.
G-rate the story, man. Are you being hyperbolic, LDG? Are you serious? It's going to be G. Okay, yeah, They're gonna make it general audiences. Okay,
they're gonna save Ed for later. Ed was a popular character. I don't see them leading off with Ed. And I don't know how if this series is going to be a seasonal thing, because I don't know what part of the story they're going to start off with. If they're going to go from
Max's discount Kevin Smith, this guy will defend anything. No, Kevin Smith is one of us. Kevin Smith has always engaged with the fans. He's always done projects that reflect the nerd culture and embrace it. And people are shitting on him just to do it. Masters of the Universe Revelation was amazing. I can't believe such hate. You're not. There's nothing that'll please you. And you know what? We don't have to listen to you viewers, because the proof is people liked the Netflix series. It was at the top of the ratings. Netflix is doing very good. 200 million subscribers, and the proof will just be there when people watch it. Of course, there's going to be videos saying, oh, this isn't accurate and it's trash, just like Lethal did, in how Nimrodic is already preparing to hate on it. Because that's all they do. They're not there for the property or anything. They're there to just make money off of it. You know, quit being so, your bias is so off the charts here. Wait till you see. And then if she's dull, if her acting isn't great, if that's not incorporated in their character at all, she's not a little flirtatious, which she could. I'm assuming I have to rewatch the original anime. It's been so long.
Faye had a little sassiness to her.
Right. If they completely neuter that and make it a completely G, like LDG is saying, it's going to be a G-rated show. If you really believe that, you're being so hyperbolic.
I don't think people understand. Japan has also butchered their own material when they've done live action adaptations. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Black Butler. They made a live action version of Black Butler where they made the main character who is an English boy into a Japanese girl. And I didn't understand why they did that. And then they also changed the name of the place. And I mean, for the record, even though they made those changes, the movie was okay. But Japan has also put Attack on Titan, their live action Attack on Titan. The special effects were great. They drastically changed the characters.
You're trying to gaslight me, Maximum Powers? What does that have to do with anything about the topic? Why are you bringing that up about... I don't... You know what? I didn't even watch that damn film, and everyone that complaining about it actually did.
Max, chill.
Yeah.
Netflix didn't make that movie.
Yeah.
They got attention because it was I guess it won awards at film festivals. That's why they put it on Netflix, because the people who made that film, which was a French company, wanted it shown on Netflix. They talked to Netflix. Granted, I don't think it was a smart move. I agree with you there. That move was stupid on Netflix's part.
This looks
However,
great.
I will respect Netflix for not buckling down, because we respect artists. Whatever. I don't think that movie should have been on Netflix.
No,
Again,
you know what
we
I'm
can
gonna
argue about
do?
that differently, but my point is, you're making it sound like Netflix alone is making these things.
I'm gonna fix this tomorrow. Have the 2 on the left, and then put the cosplayer, and you'll see how silly it looks. You guys are ridiculous. But it looks great to me.
I don't like the black shorts. That's all my complaint is. I don't like the black shorts. If they made her shorts yellow, because her costume is yellow and yellow.
It's lacking a little yellow, yeah.
Yeah, it's lacking on the yellow. That's my grievance. Like, if they made her shorts yellow, then I'd be fine. I would be fine. And even if they changed her leather jacket there to a red sweater, I would probably like it more too.
Well, we should end the stream here because we're about 45 minutes. These OnlyFans streams, I like to keep them short. So, Saggy, tell them where they could watch you while you might cover this more in depth. Maybe.
Nowhere. Don't come watch me because I don't want y'all bringing that negativity to my channel. Thank you.
You're not going to cover this topic? You don't want them to...
Oh,
okay,
I will, but I don't want to deal with these comments because I'm being a little nicer here because this is your channel. I'm not nice on mine.
Okay,
so,
all right.
I'd rather not have this type of comments in my comment section.
Yes, Lunga, of course. They're also crapping on people working in the entertainment industry, saying Nimbrotic is tweeting out professional pretenders, minimalizing the people that give us our entertainment. I don't want to treat actors and people in the entertainment industry this way and just treat them like objects of hate. She looks great to me, and you know what? All you fanboys in the chat that say no thank you, yeah, if you were right there in the same room with her, you wouldn't be saying the goddamn same thing. You'd be saying, you look great, can I get a picture? You know it yes exactly, Lunga. But come on, you do, but you would turn this Faye Valentine away, Maxim Powers.
Here's the thing. This is why you don't care about anime, because you're not even acknowledging that Japan has done similar things like this too. You're not acknowledging that when Japan even changes the costumes for their live action adaptations, they don't always keep the costumes looking exactly the same because of functionality reasons. And I don't understand why you're mad about that. I'm a hardcore anime fan. I used to cosplay. So no, dude, you're not gonna tell me I've cosplayed in something that almost fucking killed me. Excuse my French, but come on now.
Okay, so
I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, god damn it.
Not all anime fans agree, so that's fine, but sorry.
Goldman shows up at the end of the show.
You're being too mad about this. It's not the end of the world that her costume doesn't look exactly. As long as it's done right, I don't care.
Okay, so here's Maximum Powers' worst take of the show, end of the comment, end of the show. If this actress, Goldman, come on, man. I said he would turn her away. He's like, yeah, I would. Yeah, you're full of shit.
What do you think about the Star Wars anime that's coming out? It looks pretty good.
Yeah. So I think that's where we'll end it. Thank you so much, Saggy. This was fun. It's great to have like a quick topic, and I'm gonna go head over to $3 Theater. Okay.
Do that. I'm gonna get a snack and maybe go back to sleep.
Oh, you're not a simp. Okay, whatever, dude. Come back next time. I enjoyed your comments because I think they're ridiculous. Bye, everyone.